Hey yo, this is vlogger's day number 16 that I am vlogging, but you guys will not see this video today. I have another video that's coming out, but I am up because I'm about to get myself ready because I have a doctor's appointment to see about my throat. But right now I'm about to make me some avocado toast with tomatoes and everything but the bagel seasoning. I got that from Helen H. So I'm about to make me a piece of that. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now, y'all, like I said, I got this recipe from Helen H. Hold on, let me get my tomato. Again, y'all, I seen Helen H. Making this on her channel when she had the plant-based. You know, the one that they hacked in YouTube is not even trying to help her get it back. That channel. I'm gonna make me 2 pieces of avocado toast. Now, y'all, this bread is already toasted. This is the bread that I'm using, double toasted bread, double fiber. I'm using this right here. I gotta put this in a Ziploc bag. I still got it in this plastic bag, but baby, this is good. So like I said, I got these 2 pieces right here. And I'm gonna make me some avocado toast. I have my bread. Cut my avocado in half. Now, y'all, when I say this is so good, it is so good. Like I said, I seen Helen make this on her channel. And the first time I seen it, I'm like, I wanted to have that taste. I didn't make it the first time. But baby, about the third time I seen her make it, I think, I decided I'm going to try that and make it. And yes, and I got the hubby on it too. And he likes it too. So yes, I've been making it ever since. And the first time I seen her make it was last year. But like I said, y'all, this is so good. Now, y'all, I'm not really a fan of the McCormick everything bagel seasoning. I like Trader Joe's everything bagel season better. I'm not really fond of this one, but I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt, 2 pinches probably. Yeah, I'm gonna put on some of this seasoning. Not that much though. And bring my toast back. Let me get a spoon. Get all of my stuff out of here. Take half of it and put it on one toast. Half of it and put it on the other one. Y'all, this is so good. You can put whatever toppings you want on there. I done seen her put tomatoes mixed with bell peppers and other little stuff on there. But y'all, this is good. I'm gonna cut me up a tomato. Tomato. So y'all, like I said, I'm cutting this tomato up and putting it up on here. Y'all, it is so good with this tomato and the seasonings. And like I said, I know I seen her do onions, the red onions. I think it was bell peppers. I want to say she had diced bell peppers up there, tomatoes, but I know I seen the tomatoes and the onions on there. Yes, y'all, this is a staple in my home. I will eat this for breakfast and nothing else. Yes, and I put a bunch of tomatoes on there because I love tomatoes, and mix the Trader Joe's. When I had Trader Joe's, I would mix the Trader Joe's, everything but the bagel seasoning on there. Ooh, yes, I am going to love this. This is a treat to me. Anywho, y'all, let me finish making this sandwich. It ain't no sandwich. Let me finish making this toast, this avocado toast, get it together because I do have to go to the doctor and all that good stuff like that. So I'm trying to hurry up and eat something before I go. But yes, y'all, I'm going to enjoy this sandwich. So I keep saying sandwich, y'all. It ain't no sandwich. Toast, this avocado toast. I'm going to enjoy this avocado toast. Then I'm just going to take my tomatoes and go like this. Baby, I'm going to use all of these tomatoes, this tomato, this whole tomato. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You're not leaving no tomato piece behind. So now that I have my tomato all on here, and come back in, hit it again. Put this. Now I am gonna go out and find the other one that I really, really like. Now this is my avocado toast with tomatoes and everything but the bagel, however you say that. So y'all, I'm about to eat my toast so I can get ready. I'm about to eat my toast so I can get ready and go to this doctor's office, and I'll see y'all when I get in the car. Okay, y'all, as you can see, ouch, I'm in this car. I'm about to head out to this doctor's office. This is not gonna be a long vlog today, y'all. I am gonna tackle a couple of things. I know one of them is the spices in the kitchen. I need to go through my spices. Like I said, I also need to fill my spice jars because they've been sitting in the jar for months. Ooh, I like it. They've been sitting in a jar. When I say months, I mean months. In that drawer. Ouch. And there's a big snowbank right here. And I have not filled them. I also need to restock up on my spices. I'm sorry for the glare and all that stuff like that, but like I said, I need to restock up on my spices. I know I have to do that. Yeah, my face is so dry. I know I have to do that. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to different stores and stuff because I want to find a variety of spices. I want to find spices that I ain't used. I also want to make me some homemade Italian seasonings. So I'm gonna look up a recipe for that. I'm gonna look up a recipe for that, and yeah, I want to make my homemade. I want to make my own Italian seasoning. Now I know Homestead Heart, she has a recipe for that. So yeah, Miss Marie, yeah, I want to see if I could go find the recipe on her channel for her Italian dressing seasoning, baby. All I'm doing is gonna type it in on YouTube. You know, YouTube is your friend. You can find whatever you look for on there. Anywho, so I'm gonna go to this doctor's office, do this thing for my throat because I am having trouble swallowing food at times. Because yeah, it took me a minute to eat that avocado toast, and that last piece was acting like it didn't want to go down or nothing. So I've been having this problem with my throat for over 2 years, to where my food is and it's at random times. It's not every time that I eat, but it's enough to scare you because, baby, when your food get caught in your throat and you sitting there trying to swallow something and it's stuck back here, stuck back there. So I had to make myself not panic. Because the first time I almost panicked, I was in the house with the granny girls, baby. That little girl called 911 so quick. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It is. Because I didn't know what to do. It's funny now because I can laugh back on there. But baby, when I say chocolate, Miss Chocolate, yeah, she was like, oh, hell no. Y'all. And I was trying not to panic.
I was trying not to panic, y'all, but that little girl, them people was at my damn house. She was like, my granny's choking. I know what. Yeah, she was one of them. So it did that. I'm like, ooh, what is that? You know, that'll catch you off guard. And I see how them people feel choking. I don't wish that on nobody. When I say I don't wish that on nobody, I don't wish that on nobody, baby, because choking to death, no. Something get caught in your throat, no. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, I don't have time for that. So this was over 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, that it started, because I told the doctor, and he was like, if it keep happening, hell, I need you to do something now. So it started doing it more frequently. One time I was at the doctor's office, and I was trying to swallow, and I had my other cup with me, and I was trying to swallow, and he was like, look, I was like, I had to do this and tell him, wait a minute, because the juice wasn't going down. He was like, so I had to sit there and hold it for a second. Then it went down. He was like, what? I was like, yes, this has been happening now more often and more frequently, too much. And then it happened one time when I was working. It happened one time when I was working at bank. I had to not panic. Because I was finna panic. I think I came around the wrong way. Oh, no, I did. I was finna panic. And I had to make myself not panic. Because I was like, I ain't got time for that. So, and I stopped eating, wouldn't eat. It's been times that I wouldn't eat a couple of days because I was scared to swallow something. That stuff ain't no joke. And my sister-in-law, she was going through that. Y'all, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish choking on nobody. I don't wish nothing harmful on nobody, period. So I'm gonna go get this check out. I had one swallowing eval, and I had to tell the doctor, I said, it does not happen on a daily basis. It just comes when it does this when they want to come. And then they thought it was somebody the acid reflex. I ain't got no acid reflex. I said, no, it's not acid reflex. I said, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's my thyroid. I don't know if it's my thyroid. I'm having problems with my thyroid. I think that's what I'm supposed to go get looked at today. I don't know. All I know, I had 3 appointments. I had one appointment I don't go to until January the 7th. Because that appointment was on the 11th at 5 p.m. It's pitch black at 5 p.m. It's pitch black at 5 p.m. I'm going to do that. Pitch black. So I ended up having to change it. And then they had one before January the 7th. But it was at 4:30. It's dark at 4:32. No. This is the winter time. I can't see at night. And I'm just being honest, y'all. I can't see at night. I have, major issues with my eyes. I cannot see at night. I am legally blind. Yes, I'm legally blind. So at night, no, baby, I'm not gonna be trying to go nowhere when it's pitch black like that, dark. Yeah, I don't care if the street lights do be on. But y'all, I'm trying to get this taken care of because no, like I said, I don't wish this on nobody. I'm trying to get my health in order. I literally want to stop. I want to cut off certain meats. I only want to eat chicken and fish. Chicken and fish. I want to make different recipes. Chicken, fish, shrimp, stuff like that. Like salmon. I don't want no tilapia because tilapia ain't good for you. I guess it's made up different kinds. I don't want that. Salmon, tilapia, shrimp. No, I want salmon, shrimp, no tilapia. I'm gonna have to look up and see. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to look up and see. I want to make different recipes. Try to eat more healthier because yes, the air fryer is your friend, baby. But anyhow, y'all, I've been out here long enough. I'm almost pulling up at this doctor's office. So y'all, I'm gonna go in here to this doctor's office. And I'll catch y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all when I come out. I hope I ain't in here too long. Okay, y'all, I am at the doctor's office, and I am about to go home so I can get some stuff done around the house. Yeah, I have made it back to the house, so I'm finna feed these dogs. I'm finna see if they want to eat now, because Kane didn't want to eat earlier because he wanted some something else in his bowl, but he better eat this food. Here, Kane, here's your food right here. If you're gonna eat, you better eat, because I'm not putting nothing else in there. You're gonna eat what you got. Go eat. Well, you're gonna be hungry. I'm not gonna play with you. So, let me see. The hubby had to run. He must have ran to the store. He had to. He left his phone there. Phone here. Y'all, so y'all, still loving my tree. Loving my tree. Y'all hear the birds? Y'all hear the birds? What are y'all doing? Go sit down, Kane.
Hey, baby.
Say hey, Pinky. Say hey, Pinky. Hey, say hey, Blue Blue. Blue. Now you want to act antisociable? Pink Pink. Y'all see her? Pink Pink. Y'all messed this cage up again? Yes, them my bird kids. Like I said, go sit down. I'm not playing with you. So like I said, I need to work on my spice cabinet, because, yeah, and I need some more spices. Y'all see I ain't got that much up there. I done used up a whole bunch of stuff, ain't bought no more. And I need to get all these jars filled. So I am going to work on this. Yes, I need to get all these jars filled, get them labeled, see what spices that I do have up here in this cabinet. Ouch. And just go for that. You know, I got to slap your mamas and some Tony Saturates. Yeah, Tony Saturates. Yeah. Tony Saturates. However you say that. Yeah, so I'm just going to see what I have, and then I will just put it in these jars. All right, I am going to take these jars back out the drawer and wash them, because baby, they've been sitting here for some months. I'm telling y'all, they've been in here for a month. And wash it right quick and dry them. And once I do that, then I'll be back on here and because I got my dishwater ready. I don't know why he got the dishwasher up. I got to empty this dishwasher as well. I got to run some more dishwater because he didn't put that in there. Anywho, so y'all, I'm going to get them washed. Oh, excuse me. Get them jars and stuff washed off so they can dry. And then I'll be back on here to get to filling them and organizing that cabinet. I might just go ahead and do the cabinet first while they drying. But I'll be back on here in a second to so I can get everything all set up and get these dogs situated. Stop, Kane, Kilo. Why I call him Kalo, y'all? Don't make me call your whole government name. Yeah, that's how you get. Yeah, now he's standing here looking at me like I'm stupid. But anywho, y'all, I think I'm gonna pull the stuff out the cabinet first, and while the jars is drying, and we gonna go from there, because I really need to get that done, because baby, they've been in there for months. Okay, y'all. So, like I said, I'm gonna get everything taken out of the cabinet so I can get this cabinet wiped down, and then that way I can see exactly what I have, what I need to get, and all that stuff like that. Now, I am not going to go out to the store today to buy any seasonings, but when I do go, I'm already have my list, so I know exactly what it is that I need to buy, what I don't need to buy, and all that good stuff. All that good stuff like that. So I'm gonna get this cabinet all cleaned out so I can get it wiped down, all that stuff like that. And then we're gonna go from there. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to take the jars out so I can get them all cleaned up. Hold on, let me get them in the sink so they can be washed. Now, y'all, I forgot that quick to get these jars all washed up and put away and dried because of Kane. I was sitting here fussing at Kane. Y'all, Kane been acting crazy a little bit late. He about to get his butt. He finna be on doggy punishment. I done told him. He act like he don't understand English. You know, I be putting chicken and vegetables and stuff in his food. And if I don't put that in his food one day, he act like he cannot eat. Homeboy gonna starve over here. Now, you better eat your food because people in Africa hungry.
I was saying, I just want to get the seasonings that I need, you know, and I want to try different seasonings. So I'm going to make a list of everything that I have, everything that I want to buy, and all that stuff like that. That way, I don't have to worry about it. I already have it on stock, on hand, in stock, and however you want to call it. I already have it. And the seasonings that are not any good, meaning stuck together and all that stuff, they're going to the garbage. Yeah, they said a real big thing of this beef bouillon. I'm going to get it. It's about this hard. Yes, I want it. Okay, y'all, I need step stool. Okay, y'all. So now that I have all the seasonings out of here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cabinet right down, take these seasonings over there to the table, go through what I have, see what I need and all that stuff like that, and then once the jars dry out, I will fill them up with the spices and stuff that I have. So let me get a rag and stuff so I can wipe this out, and then we're gonna take that stuff over there to the table, and then I'm gonna wash them jars right quick because I just have them soaking, and then we gonna fill these jars like I said once the jars dry. Let me get this rag. And yes, y'all, I could have been filled my seasonings jars up and stuff, but I didn't. So I'm about to get that done today. Y'all, and I think I'm gonna start using my mic because I do have a mic. I'm gonna start using my mic. I just keep forgetting to use it. So like I said, I'm gonna get all this stuff wiped out, and we're just gonna go from here. Ooh, let me work this rag again. So now that all of this is all cleaned out, I gotta change that battery in that smoke detector. Now that this cabinet is all cleaned out, we're gonna get this stuff and take it over there to that kitchen table. Now these right here, these are the grill sprays. So I can leave these over here. I don't know, but let me get the rest of this stuff. Okay, y'all, so now that I have all the spices over here, we gonna go over here to the sink, and I'm gonna get all of these jars all washed up, rinsed out, and get them dried so I can what am I trying to say? So I can get the spices put in them. Now, y'all, also, I was telling the hubby, I do want to, like I said, I want to get some more spice jars and a bigger spice rack. And I am thinking about switching it, you know, where the knives and stuff is. I am thinking about switching that drawer, switching it over and have that drawer as my spice rack. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I want to do because that way I can have more spices and have more spice jars. But anywho, If I decide to do that, you guys will see that once we decide to do that, because like I told the hubby, I want to try out different spices. I want to, extend our spice palette, as they call it, because it is a lot of spices out there to different recipes. And I do want to try different recipes, and that means you have to try different spices as well. So y'all, as y'all can see, I'm trying to get these jars all washed up, because yes, they've been in my jar. Actually, they've been in my jar for over 4 months, actually over 6 months. Ooh, anywho, like I said, I'm gonna finish getting these jars all washed up so they can get rinsed and dried off. Now, y'all, I can't believe we're in the month of December. It's almost the end of the year. Well, actually, it is the end of the year. We just got a few more weeks till 2025, and then we will be going into 2026. So, y'all, yes, it's a lot of stuff that I need to get done. There's a lot of stuff I need to work on, and that's what your girl is going to be doing. Get this house all organized, decluttered, baby, because when it comes to spring cleaning, I'm already have my stuff already done, and I just got to do some deep cleaning, not decluttering as well. So yes, y'all, I am trying to get my house in order now, even though I know it's the Christmas season, but hey, it's never too early to start. So y'all, let me finish with this stuff right here, and I'll be back on here and talk to y'all in a second. Okay, y'all. So the spice jars are finally dry, and I can get them. Hold on, and I can get them all filled with the spices that I do have. Now, like I said before, I might have to make some labels where I got some extra labels where you can write on them, because it doesn't have some of the seasons name on it. I don't want to do no right now. Ugh, that's irritating. But anywho, I'm gonna fill the ones with the labels that I have. I am going to fill those up, and we just gonna go from there. So, like I said, um, I moved. Okay, so I moved over here. These are all the spice jars right here. They are all dry. Here are the lids as well. So I'm just gonna get these all. Let me push them down this way. And once I fill them up, I put them on the other end. But I am just going to get them all filled up with these spices that I have, and we're going to go from there. Okay, y'all. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go on here and put the labels on first, and then I'll be back on here to save myself some time. Okay, y'all. So all of the jars are clean. They are labeled. Finally, y'all. We're trying to get these labels on here even. Was a damn headache. So if they ain't even, they ain't even. I'm not taking that stuff back off of there to try to get it like that. But I have, like I said, I have all of the jars labeled, and the spices that I'm using. Now I still have other spices over here that's not going in jars, because these are 25 jars. Also, I have some spices back here. A couple spices over here that I don't have a jar for. So I'm gonna get these lids, put them right there, and we're gonna get busy and get all of this stuff labeled and put away. Now also, y'all, the drawer is all cleaned out, and I washed the racks, so I'm gonna have to get these put back together. And I'm gonna get these all put back together, and then we are going to start filling these jars up. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to get this. I'm gonna put this back together. I gotta remember how it go. Okay, so this is how it looks now. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. I wish it had at least 9 slots, and it will go all the way over to this side of the drawer. Yeah, it'll go cover the whole drawer. But we're gonna work with what we got right now, and then I'm going to be looking for another spice rack. And as soon as I can find the one that I want, I will get it. Cause I do want to replace this spice rack. And the jars, which I can get some more labels somewhere, which I have labels, and I'll just get up into my drawer. But we're done with this, so we're gonna go over here and get these spices all put in the drawers. So we're gonna start with cream of tartar. Okay, y'all. Now, like I said, I don't have jars for these. So this stuff is just gonna go back in the pantry. Not in the pantry. It's gonna go back in the cabinet with my spices. Yeah. So, like I said, I need some more spice jars to fill those up. So we got cream of tartar. So we're gonna get this all filled up. Whew. Y'all, I'm gonna get me a mask. Let me get me a rag because that's kind of dusty. Whew. Actually, I'm gonna go grab me a mask. I'll be back. Okay, so I have my mask, cause baby, no. So y'all, let me tell y'all why Kane Butt is on punishment. So y'all know Miami, you know when dogs come in heat. So Miami is in heat. So y'all, he been trying to juice his sister. You ain't finna be juicing on your sister over here. We ain't doing that over here. Cause Lord knows I'm not finna be dealing with no puppies. No, not a zip. I am not. I refuse to. I don't care. I am not trying to be the dog breeder and all that stuff like that. Even though my son, him and Poo Poo wants to mate her, but who gonna babysit? Who gonna get up and do them every 2 hour feedings? Who gonna do all that, girl? I'm not gonna be doing all that stuff like that. No. So Kane has been acting crazy every time he try to get around Miami, want to hump on her shit. Not today, not tomorrow, not no other day, not even here. So we've been keeping him separated. Now this homeboy caught himself trying to bite her on the back of her neck and make her be still. And I had to whoop his ass. Just I did. I said he got a whooping. Yes, my furry kids gets whoopings over here. No, you're going to mind just like y'all asses humans. I don't care. So that's why he whining, because he's on time. He in time out. The door ain't closed. He's in the laundry room. The door not closed. He just ain't come out of the laundry room. He gonna sit there and be on punishment until I tell his ass he's off punishment. Until he learn how to behave. When I say no, I mean no. So yeah, that's why Kane is whining. Now, y'all, when I say pouring these spices, this stuff is strong. It is strong, especially the hot spices, some of the hot stuff that I have. But, baby, this stuff get up in your nose and you be sneezing and all that stuff like that. Even with this mask on, I can still smell them. But I'm trying to go as fast as I can so I can get this done. Because, when I say that stuff is strong, it is strong. Anywho, y'all. So I'm going to get all these jars filled up. And like I said, I do need some more jars, but I'm going to worry about that when I can order some. And just fill the rest of the spices that I have. Because I think I got like 6 or 7 spices that does not have a jar to them. But it is what it is. If I have to use those, I just pull them down out of the cabinet and use them and put them back. So y'all, I'm gonna hurry up and get the rest of these jars all filled up because like I said, this stuff is making me sneeze and your girl is trying to get done. Now, y'all, also, I am going to be making out my to-do list. I'm going to just have to go check it off as I go because, like I said, I am going to be making changes to this kitchen. Now, y'all, we still have 2 5-gallon buckets of paint left, which we're going to go and get it stirred back up. Just take it back to the store. They'll stir it for us because that's what we bought this from. We already asked and they said yes. So I have the white paint that's for the kitchen, and then I have the cream of my coffee paint that is for the living room area, our bedroom area, if I decide to, well, I ain't no decide to paint the living room because I'm repainting that anyway. If I decide to repaint our bedroom area over, I am going to repaint our bedroom area as well, and the closet. Also, the linen closet, the small bathroom, and my laundry room, those areas are going to be painted as well. I think I'm going to paint the laundry room white, although I'm not sure about the laundry room. I know the kitchen is going to be white because I am changing my cabinet. I'm painting my cabinets as well, but I'm not going to use that paint. I'm going to use paint for kitchen cabinets like that because I want it to last. My countertop, I can't afford to change that, right now because like I said, money is tight. So we're going to, I don't know what that means. We are going to paint the countertop and put a protective glaze and coat over it. I'm also going to be changing out the sink because I need me a new sink. Yes, I do. That sink that we have in there is temporary because that chrome sink we had, that sink was cracked. But I want another sink, yes, a stainless steel sink to go, and a faucet and all that stuff like that. So y'all, yes, there's going to be some changes to this kitchen as well as all of the other rooms in this house. So y'all, I am almost done with this spice rack. Not spice rack, y'all. I'm almost done filling these spice jars because, like I said, this dust from it is real, and I am over here trying my best not to keep sneezing. Now, also, y'all, I need y'all to give me some suggestions. Should I leave this table this color or should I paint this table? I am really leaning toward painting this table because I'm tired of this color. I'm just going to be real. I'm tired of this this color, and trying to keep it clean and not be scratched up is hard, especially when you got grandkids and all that stuff like that. This table has so many scratches on it. It is ridiculous. It was a cherry wood table. And it was beautiful when I had it in the living room, but I ended up bringing it in here and it got messed up. So I'm trying to see if I want to paint this table black. Let me know if I should paint it black or just keep it this color and restain it. Let me know what y'all think because I'm really leaning towards painting it black. So like I said, let me know what y'all think if I should leave it this color or if I should paint it. Yes, y'all, I am on the last jar. We're getting these jars all filled up with these spices. Thank you, Jesus, because like I said, the dust from these spices is real. So y'all, right here, I am just going to wipe down all of the jars to make sure there's no dust or anything on it. I mean, spice dust, as you call it, or anything on it. And after that, I will be done with these jars, and we are going to go from there. Ooh, Thank you, Jesus. As y'all can see, all of my spice jars are all filled up. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Now, some I do need to get back some more of the seasoning because they're not all the way full, and I need to stock up on them. But as you can see, I am done with these spice jars. So y'all, we finna get these spice jars put back in a jar. Well, we're gonna put them in a jar. Yeah, put back in the jar, but this time they're gonna be filled with spices. Okay, y'all, as you can see, the spice rack is all put in here. So we finna get all of those spices put back in here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna arrange them, but they finna get put back in this jar and we're gonna be done with these spices. Okay, y'all, so I have all the spices arranged in the jar. Now, I do have room for 3 more jars. Like I say, I want a bigger spice rack. I want a spice rack that's going to cover this whole jar up. But anywho, we're going to work with what we get. I am going to go find 3 more of these spice jars. I'm going to have to order them off Amazon. That's it, that's all. But, yes, and I'm thinking about changing this spice jar out. And hold on. And making this my spice jar. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I can have more spices in here. And then this right here will move over to the other side. So y'all, we are done with these spices. Finally, I have got them all done. So let's close this drawer. Okay, y'all, so we finna get busy on getting that stuff put back in there. Now, y'all, also we want to try different spices because we want to extend our spice palette, as they call it. And to make different dishes, you know, you need different types of spices. So I was talking to the hubby and I was letting him know that I do want to try different spices. So he told me, you know, just to go see what kind they are. Nothing spicy, baby, because I can't do nothing real spicy. So that's what your girl is on the hunt for, to try to look for different dishes that includes different types of spices. Okay, y'all, so these Goya Sazan packages, I'm just going to put them in this container right here until I get another container to put them in, and then they'll go in something else. Now, I do have a season packet label for this, so once I get some more jars, I will be putting this in that jar, or I might find one of them jars like I might go get one of these jars. Let me show y'all right quick. Now this is the baking soda jar. As you can see, it's all gone. I might get one of these jars from out of the pantry and put them in. I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna put these in here for now until I decide on whether or not I'm going to do that. And I'm going to stick it, I'm actually going to just sit it right here, which I think, matter of fact, let me go see if there's an extra one of those jars in that pantry, because I don't really like that. Okay, y'all, I found one. So I am going to use this jar and just put them all in here, because I don't like the way that looks. So we're just going to use this jar right here. Okay, y'all, so I'm all done with this cabinet. Now, I do have to get some extra spices and stuff, and that'll be coming soon. But as of now, we are all done with getting this cabinet all straightened out. Yes. Okay, y'all, so now that I am done with everything, I'm about to end this video. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. And then organizing this my spice cabinet, and getting my spice jars together. Like I said before, I hope everybody is having a blessed day. Happy Vlogmas Day number 16. It's not 16 at the time I'm filming this, it's 16, but it's not 16 for me, and you won't see this on Vlogmas Day 16. So anywho, y'all, this is your girl Sandra, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I got some more stuff I got to get done, like organizing that linen closet, reorganizing the room upstairs, because you know when you pull stuff out for Christmas. Yes. So y'all, like I said, this was just a little a day activity in my life, something not much. But anywho, this is your girl Sandra. Like I said, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.